Hi art students, here is your tutorial on the rotational design in case you needed a little bit further clarification on this project. So first steps, I'm drawing in pen, but make sure you're always using pencil. It will just be much easier. I just wanted you to be able to see my lines on this one. Okay, step one, we've already sectioned out our paper with the ruler. We've went corner to corner this way, corner to corner this way, got our center point. Then we did a nice straight horizontal line through the center and a straight vertical line through the center. Step two, you're going to have your letters that you had, written on your triangle that touch the top and the bottom, cut them out, and they should fit exactly into the upper right box as I'm showing you here. So again, this triangle was made to fit exactly in this top box. So make sure you've drawn your letters to touch top and bottom. You've cut them out. Again, if you cannot cut out the centers here, that's fine. You can just freehand that in later. All right, moving on. Your first step is to trace very carefully the letters into this first triangle. I've already done that. Your next step is going to be to flip or reflect the letter into the triangle below it. So I'm going to hold on to my first letter. I'm going to flip it on the line, and it should be able to touch at the bottom, and it should also touch the line here. So I'm going to go ahead and trace my A. And then I'll pull that out, and I need to put a little triangle, so I'll just freehand that in there. Same thing with the R. I've already traced it here. I'm going to hold it in place on the line. I'm going to flip it upside down. The legs of this R line up, and the top part of this R should touch the triangle over here. T. Flip. What you're gonna do then, you can pull these away if you need. What I like to do, just to kind of double check and make sure that it looks like a good reflection, but then I'm gonna put them back in place. That way you don't lose track of where you should be. So I'm gonna keep them upside down. One mistake a lot of people make sometimes is when they flip, they like turn and flip, and it looks like it'll fit, it looks like it'll line up. However, this R is facing a different way. So make sure you don't flip it more than you need to. It's one flip over the line, okay? Now I'm gonna kind of turn my paper, and I'm gonna do the same thing over this line, moving in a clockwise fashion. I'm gonna flip, the tops touch, and my bottom should also touch. Oops, I'm gonna pull it away before I finish drawing it. Triangle in there. As you can see, it does kind of turn. It's making like a 90-degree angle here. Some people will try to make it fit weird, but make sure that it flips and it turns when you trace. Another interesting tip is that now we're back to the way we started. Basically, this is just the same layout as our first tracing anyway. So A-R. Here's where we get a little tricky. My T was here. What I need to do is jump and flip. So I'm going to jump and flip, and it fits right there. Now my letters are a little off. That's okay. I might add some other stuff in there. Again, this was just for tutorial purposes. This would not be my final art piece, but just to give you guys the idea. And you will keep moving. So this R here, flip, flip upside down, flip upside down. Trace, this one you would trace again and flip over here. When it's done, it should look like the Google Slides and be one complete pattern, unique design for you. I hope this helps.